I found it good. It's been good. Everybody's helped me get adjusted pretty well out here. My family came out here with me for a little bit, so I'm liking it. It's a little different. It's my first time ever leaving the States, so it's been a good trip so far. I was going to be around great vets, people that was going to help me, develop my game more. I got great coaches, Coach CJ, such as himself, and just being able to develop my game as a point guard and be able to play like somebody like Josh Giddey or LaMelo Ball, which came to this program too.
Did you see Josh Giddey's time at Adelaide?
Yes, sir, I did. I watched a lot, so. Oh, for sure, most definitely. This is it's a program. It's a lot different from coming from college basketball. So, just seeing Josh Giddey, how his game translated from the NBL to the NBA. It's been amazing, and he's one of my favorite players to watch. For me, it was a job. It's a job, anyways. College basketball can be a harsh environment. So, my mentality just going towards anything is just to kill it and do my best. So, it's the same thing coming over here. It was just taking everything into account. For me, it was, just being able to be the best pro I can be and, going forward, what was the best step for me in my career. So, I just felt that this was the best option. Man, it was, somebody told me, it's a lot different playing college basketball. College basketball, you're playing against, teenagers or, men that are 20, 21. So coming out here, you're playing against grown men. I want to be a successful NBA player, so, being able to get that bump a little bit early, I thought it would be better for me in my game. So, I'm expecting for it to be physical, but, I'm a physical player myself, and, I'm going to everybody just as hard, so, I'm looking forward to it. I would say I'm excited, a little bit flashy at times, but, overall, I'm a utility guy. I'm very versatile. At my size, I can pass, dribble, shoot, and then I'm really athletic, so, I like to do a little bit of everything, and I like to think of myself as a Swiss Army knife. Yes, sir, that is. I grew up playing the point guard since I was younger. I just hit a growth spurt, 6, 7, 8 inches going into high school. So, I was just able to expand my game for a little bit. But, now I'm back in my comfortable position. Back in the States, Penny Hardaway told me I play like him. He was recruiting me really hard back when I was considering college. So, Penny Hardaway is one. Josh Giddey, could be another one easily. I also like to look at Jason Tatum too. I think he's really versatile for his size. And
yesterday, how was that experience?
Man, it was a great experience. I felt like that was a once in a lifetime experience. Not every day you get to go feed kangaroos. So, I was a little nervous at first, but now I calmed down and I made some friends. Jet lag, going to sleep at about 6, 7, waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning. So, that's been a little different, but now I'm starting to get on a better schedule, and then being able to be integrated, start lifting, playing basketball, I feel like my schedule is going to get more common. So, pretty shortly here soon, I should be able to be adjusted to our time. It kind of reminds me a little bit of California, like Los Angeles a little bit, and then I would say Georgia at times. I grew up in Georgia, so it's a whole bunch of different places out here. I can't really just pin it on one thing. Hobbies, I'm really big into fashion. I like putting on nice clothes, dressing myself. I play the guitar a little bit too. And then, really nothing else much. I like to spend most of my time in the gym and, just better at my craft.
With your guitar, do you have a certain music interest? Is there?
Nah, I actually play everything. I love all types of music, so. I listen to everything, so I just try to play everything on my guitar. Yes, sir. 36ers gear is going to be my drip out here. So, I'm excited for that. But, when I'm off the court, you might see me in a little something. So
he's adjusted very well. I think from the time he got off the plane, it was only 4 or 5 hours later, we were in the gym and he wanted to get some shots up, so I took him to game ready, and I saw quite firsthand just how quickly he can get up, even though he just got off the plane and been in for that very long flight. So it was exciting to see him make a lot of shots early. Definitely was, not that I didn't know he couldn't shoot the ball, because he's definitely proven that through all his clips. But it was great to see, especially so early off the plane. Him adjusting to the team, I think just bringing him in and getting him on the floor, and today was the first day of him, as you've seen out there, just going through the stuff 5-on-0. Gone on 1-on-0 with coaches is a little different than dealing with 5-on-5, but I feel like he's adjusting very well. I think anyone with that sort of athleticism and youth, you want to let them do their thing and clearly there's a time where we need to slow him down and a time to let him go. But right now, just getting him integrated, him understanding where he needs to be on the floor, understanding all the positions, especially being a point guard, you got to understand all positions on the floor, where to get the guys the ball and where you could attack from. So just adjusting to that as well.
You said,
I think third time lucky, right? So this is where when you've watched Josh Giddey and you've watched Melo Ball being first round picks, and for someone like Trentyn and his build, his size and his athleticism, he's on that trajectory to be there in that likes as well. To be able to be that first guy to take that journey and that step to help this program again make the playoffs and again showcase his talents as well along the way. There's nothing better. Right now, all our guys will play part of the floor.
Yeah.
So trying to be dynamic and have guys play multiple positions, from players like Magic Johnson, and I know he never played in our league, but being versatile when you're someone like this young man here, he can play all spots on the floor. So being a point guard is not just the guy that brings the ball down the floor. So being a point guard understands where to be on the floor. Being a point guard, you can defend multiple positions. Watch around the world. And again, he's going to showcase his talents. So Mitch is the same way. I think Mitch has proven over his career and his time here. Yes, he can run our team. He also plays off the ball when he's playing with Craig Randall or when he was playing with anyone else. So playing multiple spots for him will be good, as Trentyn will at times as well. Well, the NBL sent this out, so I'll change it up from time to time with a black sweater, you see over there to my right. But for myself, I'll be staying in blues. But on their way in, you'll see them come down the tunnel, and they'll wear the drip and be hip and swaggy.
Yes, sir.
So, maybe not the coaches, but yes, definitely the players will showcase what they have in their wardrobe.